Let's see if Marty's admirer is in here. So I'm close to that. You're Donovan, the singer from Fish Fight. Keep cool, Michelle. You're here in my town. Oh my God. Yeah, that's me. Well, I used to be the lead singer from Fish Fight. We're disbanded now. Starting my solo career. Anyway, it's always great to meet a fan. Wow. Oh, this is so cool. What brings someone like you here? One of my gigs suddenly had to cancel, so I've got spare time to wander around. Heard this is where the singer Matilda originated from. I was a big admirer of her work, so it felt right to check the record shop she would come from. It's been a rocky road for me. Just Fight splitting up, now one of my gigs is gone. At least I had time to check out the bar at some point. I better go for now, though, before someone else spots me. See you around. Dying Petals, man. I was hoping to get the soundtrack for my favorite show, Dying Petals, but it's not meant to release for another 24 hours. I figured I can just camp in the shop until Barney puts it on the shelves. Once I have that music in my hands, my life will be magical. I'll finally be able to live in my own compelling drama. Weirdo. I'm Marty fan. What do you think Marty is short for? Bartholomew? What? What? Bartholomew reference as Martholomew reference? I think it's just Marty. I want his name on me. His real name. What? Yeah, I read that right. Okay. Bartholomew. A demon's true, complete name is never safe to give out. It gives anyone who knows it total power over them. It's common for demons to give part of their name away when making a pact. I give all my true name to Marty. Wow. This obsession is dangerous. Hey, Marty. Or Dying Petals. Time to see my ex. Epiphany. Having my life change so dramatically, and it feels like the world is carrying on like nothing happened. Why is everything else moving forward without me? Why am I stuck here alone? I tried so hard to be what I thought she wanted me to be, and yet things have still gone wrong. Should I have to change who I am for the sake of our relationship? Love shouldn't be this difficult. Michelle, you're here. I've been worried about you and Robin all night. I'll turn this off. They keep turning it off every time I come around because my stupid fucking ex is in it. You should give me your full name. Why? I'm not even a demon. I saw that the station had been broken into and boarded up again. What happened? Did I miss anything? Oh, it was no big deal. Robin says I'm cursed. Curse? A demon curse? Yowza! I knew it. This is big news, Michelle. You'll have to come to my Demonology 101 course as a special guest. There's so much we could learn from you. I'm just joking, Marty. I need to catch up with Robin, so I'm busy today. Oh, well, they were here just a minute ago, asking me about the closed down aquarium. Gross. I know, right? Anyway, they seemed really interested in it. I hope they're not going to break in without me. I tried to offer going with them again, but they shot me down. Whatever. I can't even be mad. Did you see who was in the shop earlier? I know. The singer of Fish Fight was here in my shop. If I see him again, I'm totally gonna ask if he wants to join my band. He was admiring my Matilda shrine. Untrustable? I don't think so. I want it. I deserve it. I'm trustable. See, all three of those are lies, and it's insane how boldly you lied about it too. Water. She's still missing. I never lied in my life. Damn. Well, let's make that one your first. She had an incredible strength to her voice. Her fans are still grieving, so I decided to dedicate that spot to her work to keep their spirits in high hopes. It's a shame that her own local pop idol. Whoops. It's such a shame that our own local pop idol has succumbed to a not so punk rock fate. Maybe she'll return one day, but it seems no one is safe. It's not just you. This whole town is cursed, dude. Don't be silly, Marty. Whatever, dude. You'll see that I was right all along. One day. So what's up? I don't even think angels can even do that. Lie? Pretty sure we literally watched a couple of them do that right in front of us. Go to the Great Divide. That's easy. Long ago. I mean, really long ago. There used to only be angels. One day, some of them wanted to be more powerful, were then cast out for insubordination. Talk about a serious Yowza moment, right? Anyway, these angels were exiled from heaven, driving them to madness, turning them into rad demons. Totally punk rock and not punk rock at the same time. Want me to explain something else? Demons have hearts? Everything is created with a heart. Demons are beings who have turned towards darkness. They don't lose their hearts are changed. Are they still like human hearts? Can they still break? Yup. If anything, their hearts are more reactive and volatile. Some are super powerful and highly sought after. They're used to increase the power of spells and shit. The stronger the demon, the stronger the effect. Demons and angels get along? Sure can. Well, according to some of the deity discussions forums, they mix more than people assume. Some can even be great friends. The problem comes from when they hang around each other too long. Both parties can become weaker, or the least punk rock thing lose their powers altogether. No one really knows what exactly goes on when that happens. There's just evidence of certain beings that suddenly disappear. If it's so bad, why would they still hang out? Many of these ancient beings knew each other before the Great Divide, so I figure some of those relationships must be crazy hard to let go of. Like, just imagine for a moment, Michelle, if we were separated, and you risk it all to remain my closest friend? Of course, Marty, of course. Want me to explain something else? Another time. Maybe later, Marty. This game resonates with me so damn much. It's insane. I mean, I immediately fell in love with it because of that. I'm a different kind. No, I don't think so. I'm sorry, Clarissa. I have to betray you. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
You won't believe this. Daryl has completely snugged me. I was meant to perform for the reopening of the bar. Well, here I am, open bar. And guess what? He's replaced my shift tonight with someone from God knows where. That's at least some good news. Our one survived. Oh, there's at least some good news. I'm happy for you too. I truly am. But that doesn't help me. If you don't mind, I'm having a bit of a crisis right now. If I could get rid of Daryl, it would leave the bar free for me to take over and evacuate the Duchess's empire. How do I fit into this? I trust you, Michelle. If you take Daryl's place in the Duchess's empire and I take over the bar, the demons would flow into my arms like a well-oiled machine. I can seriously use your help, girl. What do you intend to do? What ought to have been done a long time ago? Daryl is due his divine punishment. His darkness is far worse than anyone knows. In fact, the whole world could benefit from his absence, especially Oakley. This doesn't sound very angel-like. Hee hee. Trust me, revenge on Daryl is about as good as running any demon. I can seriously use your help, girl. Why do you work at Daryl's bar? Doesn't Daryl's affiliation with the underworld clash with all things holy? The bar swarming with demons is what makes it so valuable. My job is to extinguish them. Think of me as a sweet bee in a honey trap, and Daryl is beating my little beehive with a broom. If I could get rid of Daryl and take over the bar, I would do my job flawlessly. The only problem is, I still need someone with a connection to the Duchess's empire to direct demons here. Because seriously, damn it. Is it safe to work for the Duchess? Every job comes with its occupational hazards, girl. You're a lot tougher than you look. I know I've teased you about your slovenly lifestyle, but something's changed in you. I can see it. I'm certain this place will be better run under our control. As a result, I could do my job properly, and you would have more power and money than you could imagine. It's been a while since you've updated your wardrobe, and you never had to worry about rent again. Hee hee. Isn't it worth the risk? Yeah, I didn't fall for it this time. I've heard enough. Are you in? Oh, thanks. This is my style. I ought to be. Don't you want to see someone like Daryl knock down a peg? I don't know. Everyone has the chance to become a better person. But if we What if we tried that angle instead? What if we tried that angle instead? Daryl wanted to do the same for you. Hell, he's the reason you're going through all this in the first place, remember? Girl, you're too soft. Maybe. Do you think Daryl deserves this comeuppance? Oh, forget I even asked. Besides, you and I go way back. Is that not appealing enough to help me out? I did not mean to click that option because I was gonna ask you, should I tell her about it or not? But it's too late. Oh, look at this little pet rat. I love this damn thing. Look at it. He's a little party man. I see you're here to enjoy your last moments alive in luxury. I get it. Is there anything you wish you had done differently? Not that it matters. You don't have the time to change a thing. Well, actually, if I could do things differently, I'll leave this all behind. I'll open up an animal shelter. Hamsters. I love hamsters. Look, I even got Oakley one as a gift. That's a rat. It's a rat. I'd get married to Oakley and we'd have so many hamsters. Rats. Oakley keeps rejecting my proposals. Not that I got him an answer. We'll both love forever. He's bound to say yes. I gotta figure out when to give it to him. What do you think? Yeah. You look like you got a couple good ideas in there. Let's hear what you got. Do the gifts later. Oakley mentioned he was going to be really busy today. You're gonna help him unwind with a romantic dinner and the gift later this evening. What? Why did I want to do that? Life is short. Waiting is for losers. It's what Oakley likes. Oakley is different from you, so he likes different things. Sometimes that means going against your instincts. That's pretty clever. You got a way of convincing people, Michelle. I could have used you in my crew if you weren't cursed. I'll take your advice this time and see how it goes. Bartholomew? It's Bartholomew. I love him. I'll take your advice this time and see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, you'll be dead meat. Isn't that already the case? You'll be dead twice then. So Daryl to give Oakley his gift later. Take it slow. This place is a joke without Clarissa. We'll be better off living fast and dying young. I try to spend as much time here as I can afford. I'm glad the bar finally opened back up today. I always thought she was a demon. That Clarissa woman is one to watch out for. We got wind she's planning on an attack on a boss. She's banned from the bar. You should watch the company you keep. We won't want to ban you too, babe. Dale is an alright boss, but we dream of running our own company someday. Every Friday would bring your own stick to work day, and there will be a dedicated 3 hours of fetch playing for employees. They are such dogs. I think it's time for me to find somewhere new to hang out at. I can't always rely on this place being open anymore. This place is the go-to for Celestials to mix. I guess we'll be seeing less of that. I heard there's an angel around to set the rules straight. He's got a reputation for being a bit of a hard ass. Maybe if he spent some time with me, he'd understand why some angels find us so appealing. Why do demons like angels so much? They remind us of what we used to be. Their touch is so very painful. Feels like heaven through the embrace of flicking flames. A human like you could never understand the sensation. Clarissa used to put on the dance act called Slaughter when she'll finish it off by exterminating a demon. You'd think it would put us off, but in reality, it's what we truly want, the touch of an angel, an end to our pain. She was the honey trap we all wanted, and now her act is over. Daryl runs the bar, and Daryl is hired by the Duchess. Therefore, it's yet another thing ruined by the Duchess. I love the concept and lore of this game so much. Hold on, let me get a water break. I love the concept and the lore of this game so much. It's very weird to say this, but it's so abrasive and abusive of the characters. It's not kind. It doesn't make you love the characters because, oh my god, this character is so sweet. Oh my god, I love this character so much. It makes you love the characters through the design and their passion. You can understand how in love and how infatuated and affectionate they are with one another. Dying isn't bad for demons. It's not an end for them because all they want is to be returned to where they were from. And it's like, you know, in a sense. So when they die to an angel's touch, it isn't dying, it's just living all over again, but in reverse. So it's like if we as humans reached adulthood and then after a certain point just not slowly but very quickly go to the very first moments of our life. And that's very interesting to me that that's like the take they took with the demons, because you would think, here's an angel here to kill demons, we're gonna kill all the demons. And normally you're like, oh well, there's a war between the demons and the angels. No, this is what the demons want. This is something demons actually love, or at least most of the demons love, and the angels enjoy it as well. That's their job. That's what they do. Loving characters is different to loving people. It's how entertaining and engaging they are, or if there's anything for them to do in your brain. I don't know. I think I'm trying to understand the comparison that you just made there. Loving characters is different to loving people. It's how entertaining, engaging they are. I guess. I mean, yeah, it's a lot easier to love a character over a person because a character is a character. They're fictional. You can place your love onto them far easier than a person because a person can actively, within day-to-day basis, hurt you. Whereas with a character, they've already been set in stone as what they are. A character can be nice but boring, then you won't like them. Yeah. Well, I mean, if a character is nice but boring, I wouldn't say that necessarily that would mean the end result is not liking them. There's characters that I think are pretty cool, but don't have enough screen time or aren't very entertaining in general, but I still like them outside of other reasons. It's really more so about, well, what my point wasn't, it wasn't about liking a character over a person. It was more so liking how they're written as characters in relativity to people, because there's people like this. There's people who legit want nothing more but to be surrounded by the people that they have already dedicated their lives to, and there's nothing else that they would rather do. Something about them just okay, you must just be typing slow, or I'm delayed or something. But yeah, no, I was just saying that the characters just represent infatuation to a T. Because love and infatuation are two different sides of the same coin. And a lot of these characters are very infatuated with one another. The only characters I think that are actually in love are Benedict and Robin. Those characters are lovers. Oakley and Daryl are infatuation. The angels and the demons relationship is infatuation. The Duchess with Michelle is infatuation. It's all desire to claim and want somebody rather than understanding that they are a separate person, a different being, on your own. Like Robin and Benedict, they very clearly see that they are two different people, and they understand that I need to cut you off. You need to get away from me in order for this to be healthy. Whereas Chamuel and whatever demon that he's in love with, right? That's infatuation because he doesn't care about how much it hurts and brings pain to them. They would rather only be with that person. I love unhealthy obsession. I don't exactly agree. I can't agree with that. I don't hate it. Like, there are toxic relationships in media that I do like just because I think it's an interesting way for a character to develop off of those situations. But yeah, I get it. I definitely understand the stance, at least. I like the portrayal, I'd say. The portrayal and the growth or destruction of it. It's fictional, so it's not real. I don't equate these people's feelings to, like, the character's feelings and actions are not of a human actions and feelings, and they never will be. Doesn't mean that I can't take anything from it or deny that something is wrong for a character to do or something is right for a character to do, but I don't think unhealthy obsession really falls into that category of this is the worst thing that a person could do as a character. Like, and honestly, I think like you can take good value out of stuff like that because you can look at it and be like, that's what kind of makes this relationship toxic between them. Hey, McThomas, welcome to the stream. I'm just kind of having like a little discussion about the relationships with characters and stuff. Most of my characters end up unhealthily infatuated with someone, but that doesn't usually. But that's usually because I protect my BPD on them. Exactly, stuff like that. Like, some characters just are meant to represent someone else's emotions and the way that they see things. Doesn't mean that it's a bad trait of the character or that it's essentially wrong to like that trait of a character. But I also don't think we should glorify it and think that it is a good thing to look for in characters or want in character relationships either. Like, if a character is clearly very abusive to another character and you're sitting up here and like, oh my god, they're so cute together, look at how toxic they are, I think that's a bit weird, in my personal opinion. But nonetheless, I gotta get back to the rest of this, guys.